Aside from the 4K tech trailer, we've been in a relative drought of Mass Effect Andromeda information. As such, we thought we'd take some time to explore something that most people aren't really talking about, and that is voice acting. BioWare has been very characteristically tight-lipped on the subject of who will voice our new band of heroes. And that's understandable, since it's not exactly a high priority for most gamers. But we thought we'd have some fun and give you our top picks for who should voice each character that has been revealed so far. Keep in mind, this is a speculative video. None of the voice actors we're about to mention have been confirmed for Andromeda, so don't take anything you see here as news. With that being in mind, let's begin. First off, we have to mention our main protagonist, the Riders. At this point, both the female and male default rider have been shown to us, so let's start off with female rider. We've already heard a very small voice clip from her, but not enough to accurately speculate on who is voicing her. From what we've heard though, she appears to have an American accent. Given this information, as well as the main character role she will be playing, we're gonna go with the crowd and suggest Laura Bailey.
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're part of you, a vital part of you. Do you understand?
Proven to be just as prolific nowadays as voice actors like Troy Baker and Jennifer Hale, this would be no surprise. She's been around the block with a career reaching back to the early 90s and no signs of slowing down. She's a staple in the gaming industry, and we couldn't imagine what it would be like without her. With a range like hers, Laura would be a welcome addition to the crew.
I have the shiniest meat bicycle.
So next is Male Rider. The recent trailer gave us our first glimpse at the character, and many are speculating his voice sounds a lot like Nolan North.
That'd be a great idea, but we don't exactly have a permit to be here.
What?
Yeah, so unless you want to end up in a Panamanian jail, we should probably handle this ourselves.
We mostly agree. It would be no surprise to see Nolan in yet another leading role, on top of his countless others. However, there's also a chance that it's a lesser known voice artist with a similar range. But still, even though Nolan North is everywhere nowadays, we at least know he's up to the task. Regardless of whether or not it's actually him, we love what we've seen so far. And we mustn't forget dear old N7 guy. He was the first character from Andromeda we ever saw, so he holds a special place in our hearts. Being the father of the Ryder siblings, N7 guy, which we will call him until he gets a proper name, should sound like a friendly person who could totally beat you up. After all, he's both a dad and a highly trained soldier. So with that in mind, we're going to go with Jamieson Price.
It took me a while to decide which costume I'd put on for today. But enough of the small talk. Who are those soldiers that just left?
He's an old pro in the anime circuit. Price has absolutely nailed the calm, collected professional backed by incredible power. We all wish our dad sounded like him, and with such a long-running resume stretching back to even the 80s, we know he's up to it.
Behold my endless armies! Their bodies utterly destroyed, and their souls offered to the current world as heroic spirits of old! And still, these legendary heroes pledge their loyalty to me!
We're really excited about this next one. It seems like everybody instantly fell in love with the unnamed Asari seen in the E3 2016 trailer. Now, with her first speaking appearance, that feeling has only compounded. There are a number of actresses who could be bringing her to life, but we've actually got two possibilities. Well, the first one is a guess, and the second one is more of a suggestion. First, there's the old BioWare favourite Courtney Taylor, most well known for her work as Jack in the Mass Effect series, as well as more current roles in playing the female main character in Fallout 4. Courtney's got it where it counts. Her penchant for fiery personalities seems like it would mesh particularly well with what looks to be an energetic Asari party member.
Smear the walls with you, bitch!
Our second pick for the Asari is Emily Berry. She hasn't done much voiceover work in the past, but her performance as Mira in KOTOR 2 speaks for itself.
Are you gonna train me? I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted.
That's some quality emotion there, and we'd love to see her return in the booth once again. We're not saying we think she's the one in the trailer, we just think she would be an excellent voice artist for this particular character. Coming up fourth, we have the woman named Cora. Nothing is known about her except her name. There is actually a chance that this might be the Asari previously mentioned, but for the sake of padding out this video, we're going to pretend they're two different characters. So don't judge us too harshly for this. We'd like for her to be set apart from Ryder, so we're going to delve into BioWare's own voice bank once again and choose Miranda Raisin.
Because you were sick. Because you needed me. Because without my help, you would have died.
Best known among Dragon Age fans as the voice of Seeker Cassandra Pendergast, Miranda's range tends to skew lower than the norm. Many female characters in gaming nowadays seem to go either for mid-range or upper range, with few in the lower areas. We think Miranda's expertise in that area, as well as her penchant for accents, would add some much needed variety.
All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that, as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot guess the Maker's plan.
It wouldn't be a Mass Effect game without a Krogan to tie everything together. This time around, it looks like we're on track for another vicious buddy, along the names of Drac. And that makes us happy, since pretty much everyone who plays a Krogan has their voice pitched down. It's hard to go by vocal range alone, and instead we're paying attention to vocal qualities. So with that in mind, our pick for Drac is David Lodge.
Blast you! This secret Cooper! I'm gonna lock you in the deepest, darkest hole, and I'm going to throw away the key!
He is best known for his work in various anime series. Lodge has a great raspy voice that would sound very cool with the Krogan effect. Even if he didn't use that particular voice, he's still got the kind of range we'd love to see in our Krogan.
You want to finish it quickly, eh? Oh, there's no way I can allow that. Not now when we're just starting to have so much fun!
Finally, just for fun, how about that guy being dropped off a cliff in the trailer? Yeah, this guy. We thought long and hard about it, and well, we think our pick needs no introduction. Sorry, we couldn't really resist. So that is our look at potential voice actors. What do you think? We know there are plenty of other voiceover artists out there that are more than qualified, so let us know what your top picks are. If you want to stay up to date on Andromeda news, or just love learning about Mass Effect, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time here on Mass Effect Follower.